Okay, so in my last video I talked about the Vaults of the Wizard Powers update. I think they've added a lot of new stuff, really transformed the game. I didn't get to show off everything in it. There's still more. I think I covered all the spells, except Scream, which requires you to probably not have your microphone bound by something else. Can't really show off that one. I have no idea what it does. I always forget that it exists in the game whenever I play it solo. So yeah, now I'm going to take a look at BattleGroupVR, which I hyped up a little bit in the last video. Wow, it's pretty cool. It's something else. This is how RTS games are just meant to be played. Very cool. That's sort of been my complaint always about RTS games. Not that I don't love them or strategy games in general. It's that you're detached from it all, right? Like you're not part of the action. That goes away with BattleGroupVR. You're part of the action now. You're actually on a ship. You're not just some like godlike mystery character commanding things and all that from who knows where. So this is really neat, and I'm really hoping that we see more RTS games sort of in this idea coming to VR, because I really like strategy games and I really like VR. And it turns out that I really like VR strategy games. There needs to be more of them. And especially not games where you're like just sort of a disembodied commander. I actually really liked the pancake games like Mountain Blade for that. That series I thought was just fantastic. And I love that. I would love Mountain Blade VR. That'd be the best thing ever. But anyway, yeah, let's get into Battle Group. It's really cool, and I think it's wildly underappreciated. So check it out. Okay, everyone. Welcome to Battle Group VR. So, I should actually say welcome back in a sense, because I had actually recorded a whole half-hour video of showing all this cool stuff in the game, and then I realized I forgot to actually make sure I was recording the right window. So I have to do it all again, and I'm a little frustrated. But okay. So let's start over. Like, settings are all the sort of shit that you would expect. That's actually pretty cool. Neighbor systems text. Okay, I'm gonna check that out. So here's some cool features. Local co-op. I didn't actually know about that. I just found out about that this second. That is really cool. That is really cool. Oh, wow. Okay, I wish I had friends. Wouldn't that be a blast? Oh, cool. Like there's a grip sensitivity option there. Oh, no, it seems fine. So a cool thing is that it has voice commands. So I'd have to go over there and read how to do that. I haven't actually had the time, but that's pretty sweet. That is really cool. Voice commands would be a lot of fun. Yeah. So graphics quality, yeah. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't want to fuck with all that now. The main point is we're showing off the game. So it has multiplayer. And there's like a conquest mode. This is pretty cool. So here's asynchronous multiplayer mode where you can compete against other players for control over a shared persistent galactic map of conquerable sectors. So that's pretty sweet. There's your multiplayer. That's actually be quite expansive. That's actually really cool. You can pick a whole bunch of different avatars. Ew. Look at that fucking weirdo. You're ugly. Look at your weird eyes. Gross. And your crappy hipster beard. If your beard is like that, make it better. And, yeah. So I'm not going to go over the tutorial or anything. You definitely want to the first time you play this game. But, most of it works as you'd expect, actually. So, I am playing the campaign, obviously. That's where the fun part is. But, yeah, I will, I'm going to keep showing that off. We're all familiar with loading screens. So, this is kind of where the game takes place. On the bridge of your ship. Now, this is actually neat. Your crew there actually interacts with you. They talk to each other. Really cool. It's all really cool. Now, I did a whole bunch of stuff and I was debating going back to base. I think I probably won't. Okay, so here is where you would select your missions. There would be a mission I have to do. So I'm going to show you some cool stuff. So I have 2 ships in my fleet right now. You can unlock more later. It's not easy to do though. And there's no, yeah, I'll show you that in a sec. So I've been in battle and I need to, holy crap, that's expensive. Screw you. Okay. And let's get you some extra supplies. That ought to be fine. Money. These SD card things are for unlocking goodies. You can configure your ships. So this is cool. You can upgrade weapons. You can swap them for different kinds of weapons. So I think what I'm going to do, I've got one. I'm going to unequip this. And then I'm going to put my missile turret on there. Upgrade it to a level 2.
Component upgraded.
That's pretty sweet. I now have laser turrets. Oops, I actually still want the missile turret. Well, let's actually take a look. So we equip, we can see the stats. So yeah, bonus to shields. I'm going to keep mine relatively standard. But I am going to add that missile. Can I buy another missile turret? That's tempting to just put a bunch of missiles on this. Who doesn't like missiles? So note there's a minimum distance on that missile launcher. That's worth noting. Okay. Now I'm going to take my second ship. I'm going to configure this. Oh, you have a bit of damage? Oh, barely any. Configure this. And this. As you can see, I have a pair of lasers. I'm going to put the lasers on here. And then I'm going to upgrade both of them to level 2. Okay, spending a little bit of money. That's totally fine. Yeah. It's a light auto. I don't have that unlocked. Okay. So, there's an example. There's an afterburner system. That was an add-on. The ship didn't come with it. And this is a shield injector for repairing shields. It didn't come with it. Stuff I bought and added to them. So, when it comes to captains...
Confirmed. Go ahead.
So, this is a captain. Each ship has a captain. You're like the admiral. You're in charge. So, even your flagship has a captain. And your captains can gain levels, you can upgrade their skill points, they can have special abilities. All very cool. You can hire new ones. So as you get more ships, you'll obviously want new ones.
Understood.
And yeah. So that's all really cool. So, okay. A damaged battle group is attempting to retreat. Cover the retreat to prevent the enemy from finishing them off. That sounds challenging. That sounds awful. I've done a bunch of missions of all sorts. There's like capture and hold. There's destroy enemies. There's like kill a specific ship and get out. There's a whole bunch of different options. Lots of different stuff to do in this game. The campaign seems really good. Ew, okay. You can see there's my new missile launcher, dead ahead. That's going to be cool. And there's my allied ship. Very cool.
I sent an escort fleet to pick up our new asset.
That's my
but
boss.
As the fates would have it, they were intercepted and my brand new, very expensive asset stolen.
Ah.
These dogs have no respect.
No
and
respect.
Will pay dearly for this inconvenience.
Dearly, sir.
What am I going to tell High Command?
I don't know.
Nothing. Not yet.
Not yet.
First things first.
Mhm.
We need to salvage as much of this situation as possible. The escort fleet is limping home after their shameful display.
Ah.
As much as it would please me to leave them to their fates, the ships those meat sacks ride upon are my property, and I do not feel like losing any more today. See to it that they make it home safely. The fleet, that is. To hell with the crew. The enemy will be in hot pursuit, so prepare for a fight.
Okay. Well, I can see the problem right
What's
away.
this acid he's talking about?
Sounds like one of those need-to-know only pieces of information.
Looks like the escort fleet is on the other side of the sector. They look pretty banged up.
Incoming transmission.
I've never been so happy to see a merc. Your fleet coming at us in the distance made me shit a meteor. We thought you were the enemy coming to finish us off. Good thing I wore my brown pants. Damn, I spoke too soon. Multiple contacts closing in fast. We are in no condition to fend them off. You're going to need to cover our retreat to the warp station. All hands, battle stations.
All right. Well, that's why we make the big bucks. Okay.
Closing in.
Do you have any useful abilities? Slayer? No, you don't.
Rally point confirmed.
Okay. Very special abilities. This is how you access them. Sometimes there's a submenu on this hand. Okay,
Enemy
buddy.
detected.
IVN Gladiator proceeding.
Enemy targeted. Roger.
So you can see our
Enemy
ships
detected.
actually shoot. It is so cool.
Left
Enemy
arcade.
detected.
All right.
Enemy has weapons lock.
We're under attack!
I
Negative.
know, sir.
Closing in.
Enemy has weapons lock. Loud and clear.
Enemy targeted.
That is so cool.
IVN Slayer moving in. Left arcade.
Enemy interdictor cruiser is engaging gravity well.
Okay.
Front arcade. At the ready.
Positioning.
I'm not worried about that interdictor. Whatever the gravity well is.
Back arcade. Turrets to salvo
Ready,
fire.
Commander. Enemy
Got it.
targeted.
Leading the arcade.
Using laser beam. Ready, Commander.
Freeze
Front
incoming.
arcade. Engaged.
Laser beam firing. Front arcade.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're taking some dings,
Reporting.
Intercept
but we're
blocked.
okay.
Down arcade.
This is actually not the sort of battle I particularly like to be in. Defensive stuff.
Watch the flank. Down
Okay.
arcade.
Get him. Okay.
Down arcade.
Awaiting directive. Very well. Left arcade.
Nav point locked.
Commander.
Enemy interdictor cruiser is engaging gravity well. Right arcade.
Okay, I think we're out of danger here. What
Ready
is
for
wrong with
action.
you? Okay.
Back arcade.
Okay, we're
Enemy
okay.
assault frigate is engaging laser beam.
Ow, 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 ow.
Yes, I see that.
Scorpion Gladiator moving in.
After firing.
Ready, Commander.
How are you?
I'm on it.
Get the shields up.
Enemy targeted. Loud and clear.
Watch the flank.
Hurry your ass up, dude.
Back Arquette.
We're under attack.
Arquette.
I know.
Watch the flank.
You got it.
Reporting. Confirm.
Enemy targeted. Right Arquette. Adjust 84 degrees.
Ouch.
IVN Slayer moving in.
Afterburners is ready. Go ahead. Front Arcade.
Right Arquette.
Laser that asshole. Okay. Ow, ow, ow.
Watch the flank.
Switching
Left
targets.
Arcade. Enemy is damaged.
Ah, how you like them apples?
Your cruiser is engaging gravity well.
There we go. Perfect.
Right Arquette.
Affirmative.
Let's do this.
Targeted.
Roger.
I'll head
IVN
for it.
Gladiator moving to
Your
intercept.
command.
Using afterburners. Right
Enemy
Arquette.
ready, Commander. Let's do this. Right Arcade. Reporting.
Come on, dude. Let's get going.
Very well.
Intercept locked.
Okay.
Front Arcade.
This game is something visually. That is such a
Right
cool
Arquette.
view. Look at that.
Back Arcade.
Intercept locked.
Enemy striker corvette is engaging torpedo launcher. Your command? Go ahead. Very well. Awaiting directive. I'm on it, kid.
Okay.
Target bearing Alpha.
Understood.
Using shield injector.
Okay, we're still good.
Afterburners awaiting orders.
Right using afterburners.
Ooh, I love you, afterburners. That's just me.
Target bearing Alpha.
Mission complete.
That's the last of us. Thanks for the cover. I'll be licking my wounds back at dock. I'll see you then.
Afterburners firing.
All retreating ships are safely away.
Rebus.
Roger. Understood. Front
I can see here. You can set like ranges or, you know,
Roger.
and flanking maneuvers. Oops, ow, ow.
Watch the flank. Shield injector is ready.
Confirmed. And the ready. All forget is surging laser beam. Shield
You got
injector
it.
firing.
Ouch.
Front Arcade.
You got it.
3 degrees incoming.
Ooh, that really stings.
Reporting.
Using laser beam.
Yikes.
Range
Afterburners is
4,000.
ready.
I'll head for it.
5 meters.
Back Arcade.
Enemy is retreating.
Oh,
Targeting lead
Awaiting orders.
16.
Enemy
really?
targeted. Back Arcade. Your command?
Press
Certainly.
Mmm.
target bearing Alpha. Back Arquette.
Target acquired.
Shield injector is ready.
Ready, Commander.
Left hit.
Roger.
Enemy interdictor cruiser is engaging gravity well. Front Arquette.
Left Arcade. Awaiting directive.
Targeting lead vector 95.
Okay.
Front Arquette.
Afterburners is ready.
Keep
Front
pressure.
Arcade. Enemy targeted.
Assuming full attack mode. Left arcade.
Your command?
Hit confirmed. Left arcade.
Okay, let's not push our
Engaging
luck.
warp.
Goodbye, suckers. Bye-bye. You were too slow and I was too quick.
5, 4, 3,
So long,
2,
losers.
1.
Ooh, bomber launch bay. Missile swarm. So you get extra money. I didn't pick up any of those, unfortunately. You have supplies. Wherever it says abort active above that, that's your supplies. Special abilities require supplies. That's annoying to like run out of them, but it's part of the mechanics. I like that.
New ship available.
You have to unlock these further with like SD cards.
New captain skill available.
And here's your captain leveling up. Ah, Owen. I am never upset for more speed. Are you my captain? Yes, you are. But I also love extra firepower. Okay, so it's like a shopping cart. So you can see there's a base attack. There's lots of different missions, lots of stuff you can do. You have to spend money to get repairs and services back here between battles. This shows up a couple missions in. It's not available right away. You can warp back to your home station, but the enemy gets to reclaim a piece of territory that you've captured. And yeah, I think that's a pretty decent sort of covered quick demo, a showcase of the game. You got to see some neat visuals, some of the mechanics involved. There's a lot going on in this game. There wasn't a cool cutscene with the crew talking amongst themselves. That's a lot of fun. It's neat. This is a super neat game, and I don't see why more people know about it. It's definitely very cool. This is not a game you want to miss out on. Because this is the second time I've had to do this video, I am going to keep it a bit short. Sorry about that. I'm a ditz. But yeah. Okay. And since my ships are kind of fucked up, let's go to main menu. So definitely check this game out. I really think this is a hidden gem in VR, and just RTS VR in general is amazing, and there needs to be more of it, and this game is awesome. I bet those multiplayer stuff is so much fun if you have friends involved. I can't imagine how much fun that would be for you and your nerd friends. Okay, come on, Steam. Alright, well, looks like things are screwing up on my end, so now's a good time to stop.